My name is Minister Steven Brigham. I started with the homeless about 6 years ago. In Toms River, there's about 5 communities. In Lakewood, there's 3 communities. And in Toms River, in Bricktown, there's 2 communities. So right now in the program, what I'm doing is doing my best to keep them warm with propane heaters and then the propane fuel to fuel the heaters. Once I started this with the heaters, they said, Minister Steve, we're sleeping like babies since we've had the heaters.
This is very warm.
Yeah, isn't it pretty nice, right?
Yeah. And it's not sealed or anything. You can throw open.
No, yeah, you got plenty of ventilation, and they're not going to get carbon dioxide poisoning. It's usually 10 or 12 spend the night here every night. They stand out on Clifton Avenue for day work. That's their muster zone. And they line both sides of Clifton Avenue from 1st to 4th Street. And they wait for a contractor to pick them up. And morning. Yeah, very seldom do they get work during the winter time. You know, and there's about 300 men that stand out there.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's their shower unit over there. They take a shower in there every so often. Yeah, the agua for the shower. Where do you get the water from?
Over there, you see the front of the house?
Oh, one of the buildings over there?
Yeah, the building.
How do you warm it?
Outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you warm it?
No, they've got a turkey fryer.
Oh, and just like with the shower?
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you bring them over here.
Yeah.
Over here.
Yeah.
I believe God is love, you know. Of course, there's a lot involved in helping people, you know, in our biblical beliefs, but it's also just feeling for other people, you know, feeling for their needs. A lot of times preaching turns people off, you know, when so, you know, if God is love, if you manifest love, you're going to show the essence of God, and they'll see it, and of course, if God is behind it, He'll reveal Himself through it.
How you doing, Minister Steve?
Good, Ralph. And how you been?
How you doing?
Good, good. Good to see you again. How's everything?
And my wife's in the hospital right now. She's coming home probably tomorrow or Wednesday, and we're gonna move to Florida on March 1st. I got 2 brothers of mine that just moved out there, and I'm gonna go out there too. I'm taking my wife with me. I'm gonna be a father, and it's my first time being in the woods like this. I had never been a place like this before. Never.
Yeah.
Never been. This is my first. It will be my last.
Yeah.
I have my own apartment and everything for special response, but my wife come in with me because they said I'll lose everything. So, well, I ain't gonna keep my wife out there in the streets. We got married January 3rd, 2007, and they told me, can I stay with me? I said, well, I don't want the housing no more, so I gave everything up just to be with my wife.
We have been there. We have been homeless. We're practically homeless right now. Me and him.
I got a place now, but
got a place
I used to be homeless with them. That's why I said I haven't seen them in a while. I want to go see them.
See them, yeah.
I haven't been out into the camps in a while with them. How was I able to get past it? I just decided it was time. I went into an addiction program.
To stay out there, you literally have to be drunk, and a lot of them are alcoholics. They are. And that's how they cope, and that's how sometimes they stay warm.
There's some that aren't, but
There's some that, yeah, but the majority are.
Yeah, the fires. Yeah, they lost everything. They had all their birth certificates, all their identification papers completely burned up. The only thing that wasn't burnt, Karen, maybe you can tell them what wasn't burned in the whole fire.
The Holy Bible.
The Holy Bible.
The Holy Bible?
The Holy Bible. Everything was completely burnt except the Bible. The Bible was almost untouched. It was incredible. So yeah, what Booby's trying to do is just clean up the area, get all all the debris swept away so that they can start to rebuild. Right.
We might as well leave it like this and just clean it all up.
Right. But this is the one that exploded there. Probably just shot out like a flamethrower. So, but this was everything that they had was right here. Right now, the political system is against a shelter in Ocean County. I think they want the impression that, you know, we've got a suburban utopia here. We really don't have any problems. You know, of course, economically, it's beneficial to have that attitude, you know, for business and for people moving down. You know, we don't have a homeless shelter, we don't have a problem, you know. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of apathy, but I think with the, you know, the generated media interest that we've had lately, I think it's creating a groundswell, grassroots movement to try to pressure the politicians to do something. The situation is dire for these people. You know, these people are out there, and if it wasn't for these heaters, some of them might freeze to death. We had a fellow, I'll show you the area that a fellow froze to death in Lakewood last year.
Hello, my name is Sharon Reeves. I'm homeless. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is when it comes to being out here in the open and being out here and never, you know what I'm saying? And never, you know what I'm saying? And never, oh my God.
Would you like a hat and a scarf?
Yes, please.
Okay, we got one really cool guy out here.
He's the only minister here in the state of New Jersey that I ever known to do what he do now. He's a blessing in disguise. Right. He's more than a blessing. He come at nighttime and make sure your propane tanks are full. He come and make sure the cops come here and check on people. He makes sure you have what you want, what you need, or whatever the case may be. I look at him as being a blessing in disguise. He's like Jesus, a little bit more than Jesus than what I read in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? But I can't put him no higher than Jesus because Jesus is Jesus. Listen, I've been in jail all my life, a lot of my life. You know what I'm saying? You can see, listen, some people care and some people don't.
Okay, we'll take one tank and fill it up and bring it back later, okay? All right. Here we go down there. It's not just supplying them with the warmth, but it's also something else. It's showing compassion for people. It's showing mercy and love because they really feel like they're loved and that somebody really cares about them.